Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Capricorn for the week of April 4th through the 10th of 2023. And I would also like to give a very special thank you to those of you who have subscribed to my channel, as well as given it a thumbs up and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. So, trying to make a decision this week. Feeling a little bit held back, a little hesitant, not sure which way you're going. Scared to make a move. But you're learning to accept where you're at. You're not feeling so withheld as though you're, feeling that you're trying to make a tough decision. You will. You'll make the decision when the time is right for you. And the star card, so that's very nice to see out. You're believing in yourself a little bit more. You're feeling like you can strive for different things in your life and it will come about for yourself. You're realizing what your sole purpose is. You're starting to understand that about yourself as well this week. And you're believing in yourself. So the magic in all of this is believing in yourself, listening to your heart. You're a very good helper and healer, whether you realize it or not. So what you invest your time into will grow in the future for you. So that's beautiful to see. And a death card. Well, there you are. A little bit of memories, mourning over different things that you've had to let go in the past. You're not dwelling on them. It's just memories, and they've taught you a lot. You've realized, where your boundaries are, who you want to go forward in the future, what your expectations are. So you're glad that they're over with and you've let them go, but the lessons are always still there. And the Ace of Cups, beautiful. So you're over abundantly flowing this week in your actions and your possessions and your attitude towards different things. You're just feeling more in love with love, just the whole aspects of it. And you're realizing that, you're not putting rose-colored glasses on. You're seeing things and judging things for the value that they really are. So that's beautiful. You're not afraid to take care of yourself this week if need be. And the Five of Cups. So a few regrets. Looking back on the past, wondering if I could have did this and if I should have said that sort of thing. Some unsuccessful relationships that disappointed you, but nothing fatal. You realize that as well. And for some of you, if you're going to take some sort of course or upgrading or taking a test in anything, maybe you didn't quite get the results that you had hoped for, like not the highest score, not that you didn't pass it, it's just you were anticipating more and it didn't happen. So a little bit of regret that way. Nothing's worse than a dream or a vision that you have for yourself that didn't quite pan out, but you're okay with it. What's broken can't be fixed. You can just move forward from here, and I think that's what you're doing this week. You've learned from the past. It's taught you a lot, and you're picking up the pieces and knowing which way you want to go forward from there. And the Ten of Swords. Well, there you are. So some sort of betrayal. Somebody said something or did something to you, and it's left a profound mark. You can't undo it. You can't fix it. But you're also realizing that where you stand as well for all of this, good or bad. It's happened. You can't undo it. But it also puts you in the position that it was painful that you went through it, but you also realize that you now can take the swords out of your back, stand up, if need be, cut that person out of your life because you know that it's not for you. It's not who you want to be with because they can't be trusted. They bring you down, they make you unhappy, and you're realizing that relationship is finished. And that sometimes is a tough realization. And the Seven of Swords. So there you are. You know, you've won, you've succeeded, but at what cost? You know, the project that you've given yourself, like I said, you're doing okay in. You're keeping your everything to yourself though more now. You're not telling people what's going on in your life, what kind of projects you have. You're keeping your good name to yourself. You know, you're not airing your dirty laundry, giving anybody any more information to gossip about you than need be. So, yeah, and the Three of Swords. So there you are. Wow. I'm sorry you've gone through this. Somebody really hurt you. Or perhaps you hurt them. Maybe it was, you know, both ways. And it doesn't have to be that it was in an affair. It could have been a friendship or family members or something like that. And it's left its mark. And now you're wondering, do I bring it up again, or do I just chalk it up to lesson learned and let it go so that you can be more successful in the future for yourself? So you've got a lot of things you need to clear up for yourself in your mind this week. Yeah, and the Five of Rods. So there you stand. You know, if this is some sort of competition, or maybe perhaps you felt it was a competition that was going on. Some competitions are good and necessary. Other ones are not so much. You know, in friendships and relationships, you shouldn't have to feel like you're in competition to get them to respect or notice you. And the Five of Pentacles, because at the end, it usually costs you something. And it's nothing that you wanted to pay. And with the Five of Pentacles, yeah, maybe you've had a bit of a financial setback here for yourselves this week. You know, maybe something cost a little bit more than you had anticipated. Perhaps some of you are laid off for a time. This could be an illness in the family as well, or yourself. Maybe you just, you know, had to take a week off work because you weren't feeling well, and you know, so you've lost that little bit of income. So you're feeling a little bit of a squeeze this week, but nothing that is going to be long lasting, you know. And this could be you needlessly worrying over a situation that needs not to be given even a thought. And the Six of Pentacles. So there you are. You know, you're very giving, caring, sharing. And, you know, if somebody makes you happy and it feels good, you will, you know, go and bend over backwards to try to help them. But in relationships and friendships, you're also realizing that because it makes you feel good, you need to let other people help you sometimes. Or if you've asked for help, let them help you if they can, you know, because it makes them feel good too. And that in itself is a payment, because when you help others, it's not that you're expecting anything in return. You're doing it because you genuinely want to help. And the Five of Swords. So, you know, you're having that talk with somebody this week, clearing the air. You know, you're tired of, you know, walking on eggshells. You just want that to be done, that you understand it's done and they understand it's done. You know, maybe this was somebody that you were going up against and they always made you feel guilty or that sort of thing. But this is the week that you get that enlightenment and put an end to it. You know, you're standing your ground. You're telling them that this isn't happening anymore. And the Nine of Cups. So beautiful. Wish fulfillment. Nice to see that. You know, maybe you made a wish in the past for good friends. You have tons of creative ideas. This could be a good love in your life. You know, things are starting to come around to the way that you had envisioned it. This could be a wish that you made, you know, a long time ago in the past. You might have even actually forgot about it, but here it comes. You know, just sort of out of the middle of nowhere, and you go, oh yeah, I remember. I asked for that so many times ago, and wow, and there it is. But you know, it's beautiful, it's happy, and it's on time. Though it seems like, you know, it was a long time ago. It wasn't meant to happen at that time, but it was meant to happen this time. So that's beautiful all in its own. All right. I'm going to shuffle and deal you an angel oracle card. But your cards are, you're going through a lot of thought this week of things that you want to clear and let go of so that you can have a more happy life for yourself without always bringing up excess baggage out of your past. All right. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. All right, and on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.